Hello, Mr. Keefe here. I am the technology integration coach over at Sherman Elementary School, and I wanted to take a little bit of time to introduce you or show you what Apple's Everyone Can Create curriculum is all about. The cool thing about this program, the curriculum, it's 100% free. Everything in here that I'm going to mention is all a part of your students' iPads and a part of your teacher MacBook as well. Now, of course, I'm talking elementary here, but some of you secondary teachers, if you're watching this, there are some bits and pieces of this that could apply to you as well. Now, first thing I want to mention is this is a 6-part curriculum. There are 2 teacher guides in the middle there. There's the Everyone Can Create teacher guide, but also for you K2 teachers, there is an early learner guide as well. And then there are 4 other ones, which I will mention as we go. Now, this is directly from the Apple site here. It is saying to find the creative genius in every student. Every student learns differently. Find inspiration in different places and communicate ideas uniquely. Designed with the help of educators and creative professionals, Everyone Can Create includes 4 project guides that introduce the fundamental skills and techniques of video, photography, music, and drawing. Students use free apps available on any iPad and take advantage of the built-in camera, microphone, speakers, multi-touch display, voiceover, and Apple Pencil, which in our case is more likely the Logitech crayons. And the design of the workbook helps them develop critical skills as they work through the phases of the creative process in building a final project. Now, again, there are 2 different teacher guides. There's the full one, which does cover things K5, but also the early learners guide, which is more geared towards those K2. The Everyone Can Create teacher guides help you become a champion of creativity by integrating the skills and techniques from each medium into the core subjects you teach every day. A guide for the older students is built to inspire you with 300 ideas. Again, that's 300 ideas that align learning objectives for all the students to existing art standards. And a guide for early learners includes activities that are age and reading level appropriate. Both come with rubrics to help you assess the work your students create. But first, I'm going to talk about the Everyone Can Create teacher guide. In here, you're going to find different lesson ideas, different ways to integrate. You're going to find learning objectives for here. Now, again, I know I'm going through this kind of quickly, but just want to go through and give you a surface level understanding of this. You will also find the assessment rubrics. I know for me personally, when I'm in the classroom, designing the rubrics is not my forte at all, but this will give those to you. In the early learner guide, we have more of the same. It's going to give you activity ideas, but you might see that the activity is a little more at a lower level. It's going to also be designed by teachers, real teachers. Apple isn't one of those companies that will sit there and just make something up. They're going to enlist the help of the teachers. They'll give you many different integration ideas through all the different subjects. And both of these guides are using these 6 apps. Again, all of these are free. You're going to be looking at Apple Clips, iMovie, GarageBand, Pages, Keynote, and Sketches School. All of these are in Mosel. I know at least they are for us here at Sherman. If they're not appearing in your Mosel, then I would put in a help ticket to get those. The first of the guides that I want to talk about is the drawing guide. In the Everyone Can Create drawing, there are multiple different projects that you can do here, and there are about 9 different full ideas that they have. The second one is photo. Now, these 2 are probably the 2 most useful that you're going to find beginning with the iPads. I know some schools are at the very beginning stages of using the iPads in the classroom. Some are more advanced, but still the drawing and the photo are probably the most useful ones. In the photo on the iPad, it's going to go through how to capture different things, how to even then take the picture and then draw or annotate over the top, how to take different creative pictures, and then even record forces in slow-mo for your projects. After photo, there is music. So yes, you can even get your music department involved in this by using GarageBand. It'll teach them how to produce a podcast using GarageBand, how to record a drum beat. I know that is a standard for some of the students, some of the grade levels. Recording different narratives using poetry within this, and then creating a rap as well. And I'm sure there are plenty of other really creative ways you can use music in the classrooms. And then lastly, there is the Everyone Can Create video on the iPad, which is going to talk about how to make stories using clips, how to create videos for change, build skills, and visualize descriptive language. Now, all these resources, everything that I've talked about is available through the Apple Teacher program. Here is the website for that. If you lose the website, don't worry. You can always just Google Apple Teacher and you'll be able to find it. Again, it's a 100% free resource. When I was doing it, it was fairly simplistic. Now it's getting a little more complex, but they give you all the resources you need, and it's a great place to start for teachers. If you're new to Mac, if you're intermediate on using the Mac, or an advanced Mac user, there are still things in here that you can learn and learn different ways to use our Apple products in your classroom. There's also different resources. So I talked about the Everybody Can Create stuff. There are also 60 different activities that you can do to enhance creativity. They have distance learning resources in there. So it's a really good resource to use if you've never used it or heard of it before. But from here, are there any questions? That is the hardest part right now, as we're doing this kind of in a flipped model kind of format here. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, please. Send me a message on Teams. Send me an email. I put my email on the screen here. Reach out to me on Twitter at Keef67 as well. And I promise you I will get back to you. The cool thing about using Teams or Twitter for something like this, if I don't respond right away, somebody else will. So that's what's really cool about it. Now, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that you are able to integrate this into your classroom, even just a little bit. I know as we've talked about the hack model with things, there are some really good ideas here on how you can use it to incorporate the hack stuff. But as always, first off, I do want to say thank you. Thank you for taking your time to watch this today. I look forward to seeing your questions. I look forward to helping you out, because in the end, it's all about helping our students and helping them grow and being able to show their creativity. All right. Well, thank you again. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.